Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for February 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in February and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. Hey, and if you would like to see what your love life is going to be like in 2023, you can get my big love readings for 2023 for singles and couples that are now available on my Vimeo videos, on-demand videos. And that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And it's also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you love and care about sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So now on to your February 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is Six of Swords, and this is moving. This could also be long distance travel. This could be a new commute for work. This could be moving from troubled shores to better shores. Some of you are going to be getting things in order, packing things up, tidying things up, because some of you may very well be selling your home or getting ready to sell it. Some of you may also be getting something ready that for the public to view. It could be a website, it could be like a YouTube channel or a book, or something that you want to sell, some creation. You may even be communicating with somebody at a distance that's going to give you ideas, insight, knowledge, and inspiration about how to sell something you're trying to do, or giving you instruction in some way. Some of you may be learning to speak another language. Some of you may feel like you're done with a social group and you want to get yourself out there and meet new people. It could also be if you want to leave an unhealthy marriage or romantic partnership, and you may feel like, I got to get myself out there and meet new people because I want to date new people. But for some of you, like I said, it could be a new social group. You may feel like, why do I always have to hold down the fort and be the pillar that holds up everything? You could feel that way at your work. You could feel that way at your business. You could feel that way in a love life or living situation. Some of you may be not happy with your community, because I'm hearing the collective consciousness of Scorpios say, there's got to be a better community for me elsewhere. And if it's not a living situation, it could be, like I said, a social group, a club group, or organization. It could even be a social network, like on the internet. You may feel like you're also tired of taking on more work or more responsibility than you should be doing. This could be happening if you own your own business. This could be happening if you work at another business or company and you feel like you're holding up you're pulling the weight of too many people, like other people aren't doing their job. You could be feeling that way. But for many of you, you could feel that way in your living situation with people you live with. You may feel like, why am I the one that's washing the dishes, going food shopping, cooking, cleaning, doing all the work, and I'm bringing home most of the money? You may feel like other people in your living environment aren't pulling their weight. So the next card you have in your reading is the Seven of Cups, and this is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You may have difficulty in making some kind of decision or choice about something right now. This could also indicate too much on your plate, which for many of you came up in this card as well, or a dream come true. You may find out there's little things that you need to take care of or adjust that kind of slipped through the cracks that you didn't notice. This could be like bills that need to get paid, taxes that need to get paid, or different people's accounts or emails that needed to get answered, or could even be things in your home, like things slipped through the cracks that didn't get taken care of that needed to be, fixed, clean, taken care of in some fashion. I feel like you're getting tired and overwhelmed by the ineptitude and idiocy of others. You need to listen to that again, Scorpio. Because I get ridiculousness meets stupidity. Why am I banging my head on the wall about this stuff? So I feel like you're dealing with, you could work for a business or company where there's a lot of people that are just not doing their job, making stupid decisions. They make too many mistakes. You could be feeling that way about people in your own life, personal life, not at work. You may feel like, I got to show people how it's done. I got to handle all these things. I got to straighten things out. You may really, really feel like you have to toe the line, straighten things out. You may feel like, why can't they hire better people? Or I need to hire better people. Or, what are people learning in school these days? Like, you could be asking these kind of questions. Or where are these people getting trained? Or, you may feel like a lot of people, and if it's not at a job or in your personal life, you may feel this way about people out in the world, how they're behaving. You may feel like, where is their head at? Like, what's going on with people? You may feel like a lot of the world, the populace, may be making stupid choices and decisions and are in a state of confusion. You may be confused about their confusion. Like, what's wrong with people? You may be frustrated that you could feel that there are people that are not properly trained or qualified that are running things. You could feel that way about, in a big, broader sense, or you could feel that way at things like at stores you go to, your bosses, your, I don't know, people that you buy ingredients or supplies from. I don't know, but I just see you keep thinking this, and you may feel this about a lot of people in the world right now. Your next card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This is giving generously and charitably and freely to others. You could be receiving charity and generosity from others. It can also be the balance of give and take. It could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. I do feel like you're putting money out there to try to make things right. For some of you, it could be in the world. Like maybe you are giving to charities and hospitals and, animal shelters or foundations that you feel like that your money contributions could make things right. But you could be putting money out there to fix things, to make things right in a business you own or a company you work for. You may even feel like you want to put some money out there to broaden your knowledge and your training or your education. And if it's not about what you do for work, it could be something else. Like maybe you're like, I'm going to take classes on investing in the stock market. Or, I'm going to invest in taking training or courses about real estate. Or, I'm going to take classes or courses about something that can improve your health and well-being. You could be investing in yourself. You may be putting money out to start some kind of fund or charitable organization or foundation. You may even be starting your own. Some of you are going to be getting a new job, getting hired, getting a new job, and maybe for some of you, making more money than what you were making before. And I feel for some of you, this may come as a surprise. You may not have expected it. Maybe you hadn't heard from the company. Maybe you applied to them a long time ago and you're like, really? Now I'm hearing from them? Or maybe the money part of it is what you didn't expect. Maybe they're going to pay you more money than what you originally thought. Because there is, for those of you that this message applies to, there's some surprise about it. I feel some of you may also be giving of yourself, where you are teaching, training, and educating others. So you could be doing it, maybe your job is making you do it. Or maybe this is just something that you want to do to help the people around you be better prepared and more educated. So if you would like to get a continuation of this reading and expansion where I look into my crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages for the month of February 2023, that link is posted down below this video in the description box. These links are also posted on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. They're probably going to be the very top listing because that will be the newest series I've recorded. When I do these crystal readings, I'm looking at this list over here to let you know what is covered in these crystal readings. How is the energy going to feel this month? What do you need to be aware of? What do you need to be cautious of? What do you need to know? What complications could come up? What's helpful energy for you? What's going on at your work if you work at another business or company and you're not self-employed? What's going on at your business if you are self-employed? How is your money situation in February? What's going on in your love life for singles and casually dating and coupled people of your sign? So I cover all three areas in love. What's going on with your family? What health concerns are coming up for you this month of February? And what are the blessings for you? I cover all those areas in every crystal reading for every month. So if you haven't checked them out yet, you may really want to. They're cheaper than the price of a fancy coffee drink at Starbucks. And that coffee isn't going to give you predictions. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. So now on to card number 4 in your Psychic Tarot reading for February. You have the Sun. Yay, this is a good card, Scorpio. This is a card that symbolizes the spotlight being on you, success in the material world, could indicate the birth of a child, could also indicate love. It's also a card that means, happiness, joy. You could just be feeling like extra happy and joyful in the month of February 2023. I feel that some of you Scorpios are going to spend some money this month, but I feel it could be to have a good time. You could be like let the good times roll. You may spend money to like throw some kind of party or event, or to go somewhere that's, to have a lot of fun. Go to the casinos. You could go to, Atlantic City or Las Vegas, or there's casinos in other parts of the United States and in the world I don't know about, where maybe you're going to Monte Carlo. I don't know. But, spending money to have a good time comes up here. You could be giving somebody a party, because I hear showering somebody with love and kisses. So this could be, oh, I forgot, it's Valentine's Day this month. Maybe it's to party it up and spend money on someone you love. But maybe it's their birthday or it's some other event. But you could be spending money on somebody and showering them with love. I feel like you're getting karmic good rewards this month, reaping the rewards of karmic good deeds you've done in the past. You could produce something of great value that somebody snaps up and pays you. Like maybe you're going to write a great book or a script for a movie or a play or lyrics for a song or something else that you create, and somebody's going to say, I want to publish this, or, produce it in some way, and or whatever it is, and they may, hire you or buy the product or thing, whatever this is that you created. Could be February, could be a big month for Scorpio. Yeah, it's like you're really shining with your talents and your skills this month. And you're going to have pride over that, pride over your accomplishments and any, I feel like you're getting recognition over it as well. If you had any court cases going, I feel like you get awarded some kind of compensation. And even if it's not a court case, there's you getting awarded compensation for something comes up here. So now you got this weird card here after all this. Interesting. You have the Nine of Swords now. Now the Nine of Swords is a card that can mean sleepless nights. It could be migraine headaches. It could be not feeling well. You could be worried about somebody else not feeling well. But a lot of times when the Nine of Swords comes up, it could be indicating grieving the loss of something, like a breakup in a love relationship, although I highly doubt it based on this card, but it could be something else, like grieving the loss of a job or grieving the loss of a pet, or I don't know, it could be grieving the loss of something. You could find out that a family member, maybe not close to you, they may live at a distance, or they may be not well, or they could pass away for some of you. But I get all this distance and space. So either you haven't talked to them for a long time, or they live in a different area than you. I do feel that you could be worried about somebody's health. It could be somebody having problems with their lungs and breathing. It could be somebody that's having problems with their kidneys. Because I feel like the person is going through some kind of round of treatments. It could be chemo, it could be dialysis. I don't know what they're going through. So I don't feel like they've passed away. I feel like you're worried that they're going to. I don't feel like this necessarily just came up now. This may be a condition that they've had ongoing for a while, but I feel like they're having a flare-up of it. You may be also worried because you may want to see them, and your work or your business may be preventing it from you doing it, or they're just so far away. You're not sure you can get the time, because if they live, like, let's say, if you lived in the United States and you lived on the East Coast and they're in the West Coast, you're not going to want to go there for a day or two. You know, a trip like that, you're going to want to stay there a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, if you can, because that's a long trip. So there may be concern like, I need to get there. I need to see them. Yeah, this feels like worry to me. You're worried about somebody and somebody's health. I keep getting that over and over again. It could be also if you're worried about a pet. If you have a pet that's got some kind of health condition or worriment, that wouldn't involve the travel situation though. But I feel like you're worried about somebody's health. And the areas that come up to me are like pulmonary, which could be lungs, heart, but I got lungs first. But like pulmonary issues or kidney issues is what I feel would be the strongest possibility of what the health condition is that's cropping up here. So I hate to end that on a negative note, but you had some other good things that come up here in this reading. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, Scorpio, to work with, use, or wear in the month of February 2023, you got bloodstone. The other signs so far that have gotten bloodstone for this month is Gemini and Capricorn. Now, I'm reading you at sign number 8, so there could be some other signs that are going to get bloodstone, but that's a lot for just doing 8 signs so far. Bloodstone is a grounding and purifying stone. It heightens intuition and creativity. It wards off negative energy, and bloodstone stimulates dreaming and is a revitalizing and protective stone. It encourages selflessness and idealism. Bloodstone strengthens the immune system, and it detoxes the liver, intestines, kidney, spleen, and bladder. It invigorates blood and energizes life. It's also a great gemstone for you to have if you're doing any kind of dealings with wills, settling of estates, or dealing with any powers of attorney, or talking to financial advisors, anything to do with money. It's good to have bloodstone with you when you're doing that. It is going to reinvigorate you and give you some kind of resurgence of energy. It's going to help you sort through, what do they call that? Separate the wheat from the chaff. That's what it's going to do. Like this unnecessary things that you don't need to deal with and the important stuff. It's going to help you like sort that all out. I do feel somehow it is going to, they do say it invigorates blood and energizes life. I feel that is completely true for you for this month. It's going to help you reassess situations and make the best decisions. So you might want to sleep with this stone under your pillow as well as wear it if you can find some like a gemstone crystal you can wear. When the gemstones touch your skin, you get the most power and benefits from that stone. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, I always post my most recently recorded videos down below in the description box in the Show More section, and they're also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. And there you can scroll down that page and go to whatever video series is of interest to you. You can read the description of what divination tools I've used and how long the predictions go out for. And then you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, my most recently recorded video series is my Big Love readings for 2023 for singles and couples. I used a variety of divination tools. I used 2 different tarot decks, and I used the crystal and also the Psychic Tarot for the Heart oracle card reading, oracle cards in those readings. So if you want to see what's coming up for you in the area of love and romance in 2023, you might want to check those out. Then also, as I said earlier in this video, if you want to get an expansion or a continuation of this reading that I do here on YouTube, you can get my Psychic Crystal readings for February 2023, where I look into each sign of the zodiac in the areas of, you name it, I look into it. Love, family, health, blessings, cautions, warnings, money, work, business. I look into all those categories and more, and they're always available every month, but you might want to check them out and see what else is coming up for you beyond what I get here in these tarot readings. Also, don't forget, you are, if you haven't checked out the New Year's readings, I did 2 series for the new year of 2023, my Psychic Tarot readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. That has 16 cards in it. Plus, I did an additional New Year's readings where I looked into my crystal for my Psychic Crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. Lots of people are really commenting about that series a lot. Again, with the crystal, I look into every area, what you need to know, what's cautions, what warnings, how your work is going to do, what your business is doing, money, love for singles, couples, and casually dating, business, I already said that, health, family, and blessings. It's a lot of things I look at in those crystal readings, and they are a bargain. They are a bargain. They cost less than going to Starbucks for some coffee. So I hope you'll check those out. Also, don't forget, you're still being affected by the 2 eclipses that happened at the end of October and in November. Those eclipse effects are going to go on. They go on for 6 months. Plus, in those videos, those predictions and messages went out way past 6 months. So if you haven't checked out the eclipse videos yet, you might want to get my eclipse effects for the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, for each zodiac sign, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. And then also the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. I'm going to say right now, in most of my video series, I do recommend, if you can do so, to watch both your rising sign and your sun sign, because the combination of the 2 may really be very accurate for you, and sometimes your sun sign is more accurate than your rising, and sometimes your rising sign is going to be more accurate for you than your sun sign. And I can't determine that in these general readings, so I recommend, if you find on YouTube, if you find on these YouTube readings that your rising sign resonates with you, then that's what you should get in the Vimeo videos. I do. And if it's your sun sign, then that's what you should go with. Or if you find a combination is what makes sense to you, then you should get both. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022, 2023 for each zodiac sign. Yes, Mars retrograde went forward on January 12th. Mars is direct, but we don't get out of the shadow of that until mid-March. And these psychic predictions and messages in those Mars retrograde readings, they go out all the way until mid-March. So if you haven't checked them out, you might want to do so. If you would like to help support the channel and the readings I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link down below, and it is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. Helps me to keep this channel going. There has to be income coming in, and this is my job. My job is doing readings. I was a pastry chef for 22 years. I'm too old for that now. Nobody's going to hire me to be a pastry chef now, and I couldn't stand all those hours and lift and all that. So I've been working as a psychic for 21 years. So you help me you also help me by clicking like, sharing, and subscribing, because when you do that, that helps me in the algorithms on YouTube. It'll raise my standing. I don't know, like people will see my videos pop up in their feed. So clicking like, even if you don't like my video, I think even if you click like or don't like, I'm not so sure about that, but hopefully you click like and you share and you subscribe. That would help me a lot, and I do truly appreciate it, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here doing these readings on YouTube. If nobody's watching, why would I do it, right? So I also want to say, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my Spirit Guides channel through me that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And I've also started posting these messages and predictions on the YouTube community pages, where I pull a tarot card usually, or an oracle card of some sort, or I look into my crystal and I give written predictions about what I get from the card or crystal, and I write it in about 5 paragraphs long. Many people find these messages resonate with them. You may find that too. I'd love to see you on my social media pages, so I hope you'll decide to check them out. So I hope you have absolutely fabulous energy that comes to you this February of 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.